Well, there are 6 Summit League baseball teams. They will do battle over the next 6 weeks. Each team will play the other 5 teams 6 times during the regular season, with the top 4 after all of that qualifying for the Summit League Championship. Omaha is picked to finish last in the league, but the Mavericks are off to a 4-0 start so far in league play. Well, they caught a warm, sunny afternoon in Omaha to play, too, about 57 degrees at game time of Game 1. Omaha gets 4 in the bottom of the first. After a double by Mortensen, Tyler Splekel with an RBI single. Alex Mortensen comes across, 1-0 Mavs. And then after a walk, puts 2 on. Connor Messinger takes 1 out. Big game for the redshirt freshman Messinger from Niwot, Colorado. 3-run home run here, and Omaha's up 4-0 after 1 inning. Fort Wayne gets a couple back in the 6th inning. 2 on for Tyler Shepard. He comes through. Shepard had 3 hits. Clay Hathaway and Brandon Sote score. It's 4-2 Omaha, though. And then in the bottom of the 6th, the man on again for Connor Messinger. He does it again. 2-run shot this time. 5 RBI in the game for Messinger. And the Mavs beat it on 6-3 in Game 1. 2-0 in Game 2 of the doubleheader.
It was good. Actually, the first sweep we've had in Division I series, so it's really good to get a couple wins under our belt and start the Summit League off right.
Omaha's Alex Schultz, by the way, a freshman from Sioux Falls, played center field in both of those games, went 0 for 2 in both games against Fort Wayne. Well, Omaha followed up that sweep of Fort Wayne by sweeping 2 more against Oakland on Sunday, that is. Oakland, meanwhile, opened up league play with a sweep at Western Illinois on Friday. Oakland got some great pitching in both ends of this double dip. Jason Hagers had it working in Game 1. Struck out 4, gets Brent Turner swinging there with a little help. Hagers allowed just 5 hits in 7 innings. One of those hits here in the 7th. Peyton Jeffers up the middle to put a man on, but Hagers gets pinch hitter Mark Garton to bounce in to the game-ending double play. Hagers gets the win as Oakland takes Game 1 5-1. Game 2 a little closer. Robbie Enslin had 2 hits for Oakland, almost 3, but a nice sliding catch there and left by Zach Burling for Western Illinois. Jake Paulson and Russell Luxton combined on a 5-hitter for Oakland. Paulson went 8 innings, and then Luxton here comes on to finish it up. Oakland gets the sweep of Western Illinois 4-2 in Game 2. Well, Oakland is picked to finish 3rd this year in baseball. South Dakota State is picked 2nd, and North Dakota State is the coach's pick to win the Summit League regular season. The Jackrabbits and the Bison played each other in 4 games over the weekend. Well, it was a big-time pitchers duel in Game 1 of the weekend. John Straka for North Dakota State, Lyle Sampson for SDSU. Sampson here was very good. 8 innings, 123 pitches, allowed just 5 hits, gave up 3 earned runs, struck out 9. John Hetchner, Blake Turbach, Kurt Keneally, Andy Wicklund all went down on strikes twice against Sampson, but Straka was just as good for the Bison. Senior from Chaska, Minnesota, goes the distance, scatters 8 hits, give up just 2 earned runs, and strikes out 5. He gets a little help here from Wicklund at short. And behind Straka, North Dakota State takes Game 1 3-2. Well, they played 2 more on Sunday in Brookings, and the Bison build a 4-0 lead in Game 1 here in the 4th. Tim Caldwell with an RBI single, and the Bison up 3-0. Caldwell got to 3rd, and the Bison tried to squeeze him in, but Boer fields it, makes the play to get Caldwell at the plate. 3 batters later, though, for North Dakota State, Kyle Kleinendorf drives another run across, and the Bison are up 4-0 after 4 innings. But the Jacks get 5 in the 5th. Al Robbins with a slicer down the left field line that drives in a run. 4-1, North Dakota State in the lead. Dan Mara, though, will come up, single through the left side to drive in another run for the Jackrabbits. It's 4-2. Dan Telford would crank out a 3-run home run for the Jacks. And they leave the 5th with a 5-4 lead. Chad Hughes comes on in relief for Boer, strikes out 3 in 2 innings for the save, and the Jacks win this game 5-4. More pitching and defense in Game 2 on Sunday. Colton Emery from Stevens High School in Rapid City. 6 innings for the Jacks. He got touched for 9 hits and 3 unearned runs in the ballgame. Parker Truen was one of 3 NDSU pitchers. They combined to limit the Jacks to just 6 hits and 1 run in the ballgame. And it was 50 degrees and sunny, but a 20-mile-per-hour wind in Brookings. Kleinendorf lifts that to left. Tough play for Paul Jacobson out there. He misses it, but recovers, hits the cutoff. Tyler Shannon cuts down a run on the play at the plate to keep it close. But NDSU had just enough offense. The Bison get 3 runs in the 7th, all of them unearned. John Heckner, a freshman from Omaha, drives in 2 after the Jacks had committed a couple of errors, and the Bison win Game 3, 3-1. SDSU came back and won 3-0 in the last of that 4-game series, so they split them 2-2. So here's how they stand after the opening weekend of league play. Omaha on top. The Mavericks allowed just 7 runs in those 4 wins. Omaha will play at Western Illinois this weekend. The Dakota Schools will play on the road at Fort Wayne and at Oakland. And we have Summit League softball when we come back.